Good morning, afternoon and evening, my crazies. My name's Angela. I'm the Crazy Poppy Lady and welcome back to today's video. Today is a really special one because my package has arrived for this month's issue of Inside Crochet. Now this is a big celebration one for them because of course it's the 150. So as I picked it up, there's something rattling. They never do added extras apart from the extra pattern booklet, but normally if it's coming through the post there's none of this rattling extras. I wonder what's in it. Come on, let's go and have a look. Right, okay, so I've opened the packet at the top, save as much of the noise as possible, get rid of that sheet because we don't need it. You don't need to know my address. Right, okay, let's sort this camera out. What have I done to it today? Aha, there we go. Right, okay, so first up we have the magazine. Okay, and a little something extra. Okay, just the magazine. And the extra. Okay, it's a pack of stitch markers and a tin. Okay, where's my pamphlet with me extras? Sorry, I know I might sound a bit spoilt here, gang, but normally you would get 2 items in the bag normally, which is this and then a pamphlet with another 6 to 8 patterns in, and 9 out of 10 times it's the ones in the pamphlet I actually prefer over the ones in the book. Okay, so we've got no extra. We've got this as our extra. Okay, and let's have a nose at the front cover. Okay, so it's saying in the studio with with Katie Jones. Cutest clown dress up doll is up here at the top. It's celebrate good times, get the party started with a host of happy makes. 150th issue. Roll up for our big birthday issue. Okay, they've got a section on photo booth fun. Easy hook props to make you smile. Then we come over to this side here. We've got use your stash. Okay, so it's a starburst blanket. Then underneath we have a mosaic cushion, followed by a bright comic cardie. Then we got a totally awesome meet the king of the jungle, little lion amigurumi there, and a sweet and simple bag. Now they're saying there's also a ruffle top, a swishy skirt and cake toppers. Okay, crochet meets cooking. That's worrying, unless it's an amigurumi. Okay, so let's turn the page and have a look. Of course, our first page up is their introduction. I will read that later on because that's what I'm like, isn't it? Right, we jump straight through to our contents. Now, our features are and news and reviews are pretty much the same in this issue as every other. They run the same pattern within the book. So you have a section called In the Loop, yarn reviews, food for thought, book reviews, a year full of colour, which is in their featured section, a life in yarn, and a final thought. Okay, and here are 3 little books down here that that they're going to be discussing on page 13. Now if we come over to this side here, we have a couple of numbers next to the different projects, and then down the side here it's the make it list. Now this tells you where in the book those patterns are. Now normally what they'll do is they will show us a collection of photographs that show us all of the different items here, okay, that are enlarged, and then later on in the magazine they have the Make It section labelled, and that's where all the patterns are. So it's really good because it means that I can't spoil the video too much by showing half of the pattern in its written form, which is a bonus. But it does, today's feeling a bit of a letdown at the moment. We'll keep going and see if I still feel the same at the end. Okay, how many pages has this one got? This one has got 114 pages in it. So as if I've got the last week's one sitting by the side of me. Not last week, sorry, last month's. Nope, same amount of pages in it. I'll check everything else out in a minute. Okay, so let's start off with In the Loop. This is sections all set out quite nicely. Lots of general chit chat and lots of trying to get us to buy stuff. Okay, then we move on. We've got our cozy life. Then there is a section here about Sophie Lee. Okay, and she's talking about dyeing. What's she dyeing here? Missed it. Just dyeing yarn. Okay. And the in-still winner for this month made this beautiful item down here. Congratulations to you. It wasn't me again. Doesn't matter. Maybe one day I'll win it. Okay, then we come over to the food for thought, and today's one is sweet and sour aubergine curry. Sweet and sour curry. How does that work? Okay, I will be testing that out on the family just to freak them out. I'm sorry, we see that as two separate dishes here in this house. You have sweet and sour something or other, and then you have a curry. So sweet and sour is just that, sweet and sour. Curry blows your brains out. So how would you mix them flavours together? I will be looking. Right, okay, let's move on to the next bit. Okay, here they are advertising, but on this side it's all about some new books that are coming out. We've got a My Amigurumi Toys by Linda Chai, it's Sheepsy's Yarn 13, Yarn Mandalas, Beginners and Beyond, and A Sea Story. I'm not going to tell you any more than that apart from their names. You'll have to look them up. Okay, so here they're advertising, who's this one for? Sheepsy's, isn't it? So Sheepsy's are talking about their colour packs that they've got coming up. Their Christmas in July stuff here. It's a little bit late. I thought that would have been in the July issue. Okay, and then we have got the Marvellous Minis, and they're talking about their Marvellous Minis there as well. Okay, so the first pattern up, this is a freebie, I think. Yeah, this is from Sheepsy's, and this is, of course, for their lion. Okay, on the next page it has some more advertising and the written pattern, so I'm going to skip straight over. More advertising for Cascade Yarns. Right, here is the information that you need if you like this magazine today. If you are outside of the UK especially, you're going to want to get your hands on the digital subscription. They start from as little as £19.99 for 6 months. Okay, or it's £34.99 for 12 months. You can purchase it over on the App Store, Google Play, pocketmags.com, and it's also available on PC and Mac. Okay, sorry about any background noise. Hubby's doing dinner for me. Okay, so here is the next section, which is party time. Okay, and we have got some items here that you could use as photo props. They have got a set of glasses, a round set of glasses with stars on, triangular set of glasses with stars on, some daisy glasses. These feel very inspired by Elton John. Okay, then we have a red nose and a moustache as well. Okay, what's this next one? That's more red noses and a beard on this next page. Okay, then we come down and they're rough. Right, and then they're discussing the ruffle collar that is just on this item here. It's not the whole item, it's just the collar for that pattern there. Okay, and we have got a top on this side that's looks like it would be quite a quick and easy make. When you come over to this side here for some bunting, a bag. Where's the cake toppy thingies? Oh, I might have read it wrong. I might have read cake top instead of party top. Apologies. Okay, then we move on here and we have a ruffle skirt. And this does look quite intriguing actually. From a distance, what's it looking up close? That is quite pretty. Okay, and they've paired that of course with a petticoat, isn't it? A party style petticoat. Okay, then we've got some more info there. That's more advertising there. Here we go. This is another one of the patterns. This one here is called the Big Top Mosaic Cushion. I've had to bring it so close because on the photograph, look, it barely takes up any room at all. But there we go. Right, okay, on to our next section. We have this blanket here, which is the Exploding Stars blanket. Oh, there is a star. I was starting to think, where is the star? Okay, then we come over to this section here and we've got In the Stripes bunting. Moving on to this next page, same item. It is a willow shrug. It's for a little child. Okay, then we have a cheeky little clown here. A little amigurumi, the one in the yellow there. I think that was made, that was in the books a couple of weeks ago, a couple of months ago. Okay, this one looks interesting. We have got the Big Top bucket hat. Okay, that definitely looks a lot nicer than previous bucket hats that they've had in. I'm sorry, I'm not one for scrappy bucket hats. Okay, and then the other item, I don't know if you can even make that out, is a party rosette. Okay, on to the next page. Okay, they're talking here about sustainable fashions with somebody called Lindsay Harrod. Okay, that rolls on for a couple of pages. Then we have got some Rico Designs advertising there. Right, okay, and that is it for the patterns in the book. So we're now on to the Make It page. So you get to choose from 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15 different patterns. Okay, let me compare that to last month's. Right, so let me show you the Make It page from last month where they had 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 patterns in there. And of course the extra pattern book. So this time round we got 15 patterns and some stitch markers. You may hear the disappointment. I was really looking forward to this issue. Really looking forward to it. Okay, so the rest of the magazine is, of course, the patterns that are in there, all the written patterns. There is also the information on how you can get hold of, there is this Subscribe Today, and if you're in the UK, you can have this magazine sent to you once a month. Not on a regular date, mind you, but once a month it will arrive through your door. And you can save a £38 from purchasing it up the shop. Okay, so remember, you don't normally get all the added extras, you just get this book and a pattern book, like an extra pattern book. Okay, so if you wanted to purchase this magazine subscription today, all you'd need to do is either phone them up on 01202 586848 or visit www.insidecrochet.co.uk/subscribe. Now remember, to do this you have to be in the UK for the paper posted issues, and if you of course wanted it in a digital format, I believe you can get that anywhere. Okay, so let's skip through. As you can see, there's a lot of patterns there, a bit more advertising, this is what they are giving us next month. It's the Retro Vibes edition. Okay, there's going to be autumnal garments with a 70s feel, cozy accessories to make you smile, big floral and blanket project, and don't miss exclusive bright pom-pom gift set if you buy it in the shop. Okay, and it's only available with Inside Crochet magazine. Subscribe today and never miss an issue. Now, I've already shown you page 70 with the details, so we don't need to worry about that. But you can also visit www.selectmagazines.co.uk. That's also where you can get back issues. Alright, okay, so let's scoot through the rest of the patterns. Alright, now the end of our book. Oh, where are you? End of the book. There we go. End of the book, some locally sought shops. And then we have our how to crochet section, which gives you all your basics, how to get started, how to do the main stitches in the book. Like, this is basically designed for those that haven't done any crochet yet, or maybe if you need just a gentle reminder of a certain stitch. Okay, and then they also tell you about working in the round, abbreviations, hook sizes, breaking down the language barrier between a UK and US. Now, this book is actually printed in UK terms, not US. And then you have your charts key along the bottom as well. Right, as you heard, hubby's just shouted dinner, so that is it for me for today. Have an absolutely lovely day, and I will see you all really, really soon. Remember, this is issue 150. It's up to you whether you purchase it or not. I wouldn't have if I'd have seen it in the shops. Ta-ra for now, everybody.